Well, good morning. It is 7 minutes before noon, so we can still say good morning. Howdy. Hey, well, kids are back in school today, so we lose our green card guy. And Echo and Little Morden came out, and they're riding around in the combines, and we're trying to solve out why we're having this hydraulic temperature issue. And so they took the mud hog valve completely off, and they've swapped them from combine to combine, and we're hoping now that we've moved the problem from one combine to the other, and then we know that it's that mud hog valve. So that's the plan. Took a bit of work, but we got to get this issue solved. It's not, the temperature is getting up there, we're still able to go. The alarm just goes every once in a while, and we just have to, we watch our temperature on our on the monitor, and just try and keep it so that the temperature doesn't get too high. So again, we're hoping this solves the issue. Cleaning the rad out did not solve it. It may have helped a little bit, but did not. That was not the problem. So. That last field up, and we had to move about 10 miles to the next field, and we trailer the headers. We don't drive with them on the combines while we rode that kind of distance, so it takes a little bit more time. Most often it's a lot safer. So the other combine, Echo, two mechanics were out. They're working on my combine, trying to get it figured out. And as they were working on it and watching the combines, trying to compare each one back and forth, they noticed on the back end of the combine that the hydraulic oil has been getting hot on. They noticed that the steering tires kept on going like this, back and forth, just ever so slightly, and they were constantly working. So they did a temperature thing on both steering pumps, and that one was a lot hotter. So we're hoping that it was overloading. And so how do you fix that? Well, nowadays everything's electronic. So they reprogrammed that combine, did all the calibration for the steering and that kind of stuff. I don't even know what they all did, but both our mechanics that are working on it, they did it. They're good guys, so they're pretty smart. And actually, there's a story. The one guy, he doesn't want to be on camera, but he when I was like probably 12 to 14 years old in school, we would go on these go to work days. And when I was that age, I actually went to work with him. I'm not sure whether he actually remembers that or not, but I was a lot younger, and well, yeah, that was a few years ago. Anyway, he's working on it. He noticed it. He's reprogramming it, and now they've been doing lots of driving with it out in the last field. So we still gotta move that combine here, but they've been doing lots of driving with it, trying to get the temperature up. They can't get the temperature up now, so we're hoping that solves the problem, but we'll know a whole lot more once we put them together and let them start going up and down in the field for a longer period of time. So, like I said, hopefully we've solved that problem. What they did try though, first before that, we actually switched the valves on our mud hog. We switched it back from, switched combine valves because we thought it may be the mud hog valve, and the heat nothing changed. It was everything was exactly the same with the same combine. So that's where it's really nice having two combines that are exactly the same. You can do lots of comparing and diagnosing the problem. Yeah, it makes it a little bit easier. So this is Dylan's last day. Dylan's riding the combine, but he actually heads off for college tomorrow. So we lose.
Do you want me to turn here and split it in half, or what are you thinking?
No, let's do the loop around the whole field. You'll drive through that, no problem.
No, I'm not worried about that. I'm just, whatever. I'm not sure which way you're wanting to go. I'm assuming you're going to want to go east-west then.
Yeah, like I seated it east-west. So we'll do the half mile. So yeah, today is Dylan's last day riding the combine. We lose him to college. He's going out to Saskatchewan. So yeah, we lose him tomorrow. So lose Quinn today, lose our grain cart guy, today, and lose our combine operator tomorrow. So we'll be a little shorter staff. I've got lots of baling done. I've been getting lots of baling done. I got the oats is done, and I started in wheat in one of the fields we were doing last. So we're sitting pretty good, and we're a couple days in wheat, and then we're actually caught up. So yeah. How are you?
Not so good.
What did you do?
You believe in this thing?
You know, I always thought trucking was for, like, it was pretty simple, but we gotta make sure we close the chutes. You know what? That looks unreal red though. Like, that is dark. That's good looking wheat. Anyway, Peter forgot to close the chute again. You closed it, but you didn't close it all the way, right? Oh well, it happens. We've all done it. Oh well. Well, the other combine's en route. This semi's just about full. We're all hauling this to the elevator, if we can get it there in time. They close at like 5 or 6 o'clock, so whatever. Moisture was 13 and test weight was 66 pounds to the bushel, so that's very good. Hopefully our protein is really good as well. Maybe get paid a little extra. Okay, we got both units going. The second unit's been running for just about an hour now. Hasn't overheated yet, but it's creeping up there. We're probably gonna find out in the next round or two. If it doesn't do it then I think we're at least keeping it cooler. Whether the problem's completely fixed, I'm not sure, but yeah, right now we got both units going and we're getting acres done. So we have no idea. It's this combine right there that has been running hotter, and we have no idea even what the temperature ran last year. It may have been getting just up there too. So we're still trying to make sure that the problem is fixed. At this point, we're not doing any damage because I think we're catching everything in time. It's just trying to figure out why. Now that the guys are going up and down, we're covering some good ground here. I think we're going right around 3 miles an hour. 3 miles an hour with 40 feet. I'm not doing the math right now, but it's got to be close to 15 acres an hour roughly. weather sure are nice. I haven't been in the cart yet this year, and we got lots of room, and we're pushing it past the middle here. So
When you grab this straw, is it wet?
I don't know. I can check. Why you're thinking it's wet?
Just look at Dylan's chopper, the way it's coming out. It's coming out in chunks.
I probably got like 5 feet between me and the header at least, and I'm going over center. Right in the middle. That's where it's shooting it to. I'll go grab the straw and see what it's like. It looks like it's coming out in chunks, like when it's spreading, but we're getting like a perfect. Oh, it is kind of wet. That straw is wet. Wow, that's actually brutal. Yeah, the straw is definitely wet. That's going to slow us down too with our speed. We got, Peter took the first load away to the elevator, and we were hoping that our protein levels were high. We were hoping that our protein levels were going to be above 15, and the first load came back at 15.4. and moisture was 12.9, so it should be number one, no problem. Dockage was good. So yeah, we will keep on hauling. When I sprayed this field for fungicides, the field actually was pretty wet, and there are actually ruts here, so we got to kind of be careful where we drive. And in the odd spot in the field, we're finding water in the sprayer ruts. So, not too bad. I don't think we're going to fight mud on anything, but we are that close, I think. Got Peter's mess all cleaned up. Soft.
Flat enough, and there's not enough wheat there to see it.
I got 15 minutes to get there. Hopefully we take it. Well, we made it. I had about 5 minutes to spare. There's Super Beats and straight job in front of me. I never like being that guy that shows up just before closing. But I think a farmer rule has always been, if an elevator's closing at 7, you got to be in line by then. So I think I'm safe. Once I got over the pit, it doesn't take long. And I wasn't the last guy. So that makes me feel better. Doesn't take long to unload it. Nice. Alright. 0.9% dockage. 12.6 moisture, 15.3 protein. Let's go. hope you enjoyed the video. And yeah, thanks for taking time to watch.